All right, so picture this. Neva, living in her new tiny level 47 apartment. Outside her window, neon billboards, drizzling rain, and fast hover cars. It was her first week, and the city felt huge and cold. She's just moved to Sector 7, and she is about to start her first day at Cybertech University. A big step, and honestly, she's nervous as hell. It's not just the school, it's everything new. New city, new life, new people who probably talk in weird cyber slang she hasn't caught up with yet. She was sitting at her desk, a monitor flickering in front of her, nursing a cup of coffee that tasted vaguely of burned circuits. Loneliness was starting to creep in, that heavy, static-filled kind you only get in a city of 50 million souls. Just as she was about to call it a night, she heard a faint, metallic, and a soft scratching against her window pane. It wasn't the rain. She peered through the glass and saw a small cyber cat huddled on the narrow ledge. Its synthetic fur had a coppery sheen, but it was soaked and matted. One of its glowing optic sensors was flickering, and its tail, a sleek cord of braided wire, was twitching erratically. A low-power icon was blinking sadly on a small panel on its side. Neva could have just ignored it. It was just a machine, right? But it looked so pathetic and lost. With a sigh, she slid the window open. The cyber cat hesitated for a second, then limped inside, leaving damp, metallic paw prints on her floor and letting out a weak, staticky purr. She gently scooped it up. It was cold to the touch. Using a cloth, she dried its body and found a small, corroded charging port under its chin. She carefully cleaned the contacts with a solution from her engineering kit and plugged it into her own charging pad. The low-power icon stopped blinking and turned into a steady, warm amber glow. The flickering in its eye stabilized. Once it was fully charged, the cat blinked both its bright, optic sensors at her. It stretched, its joints whirring softly, and then, instead of heading for the window, it hopped onto her desk, curled up next to the warmth of her monitor, and started to purr, a deep, rumbling, comforting sound that filled the silence of the room. Neva ran her fingers over its smooth back, feeling the vibrations of its purr, and for the first time since arriving, listening to that steady, rhythmic sound, her tiny apartment in the giant chrome city felt like home. And I guess the moral is, even in a world full of circuits and code, you're never really alone. A little bit of kindness can bring the most unexpected companion to your door.